see people not use timeouts. I think it is such a good resource to slow the other team down, get them out of their streak, or the same way break your mental, blocks.
I was told if you have a 4-point losing streak, like timeout right away.
I agree, and even more in rally scoring,
Yes, 1,000%. Just to stop that momentum that now the Avas are seemingly gaining right now. 13-7, Ava Ignatowicz serving the ball.
Yeah, these ladies have some traction, folks. I would be a little bit nervous to be on the opposite end of the Avas right now.
Have the Avas ever played together, do you know?
Last year, I believe they were the same lineup for the East women. But I could be wrong. I am wrong because Mev was part of it. So if they have played together, it hasn't been for any tournaments.
Okay. I was going to say, I literally saw Zoya and Megan Morales on the West Coast team literally meet for the first time. Not only play, but also meet for the first time.
I mean, I don't know what these Avas did to get some good karma, but that's the second net rule in their favor. That just trickles over.
Yes.
And we got an out ball by Zoya, making it 15-8.
And again, this game is played to 21 here with the DUPR format.
Nice deep serve, followed by a good return. Keeping the Avas back. Semi, ball in the net. 16-8.
I feel like, serve returns, getting both of them deep are just so critical to start each point, especially at the collegiate level.
I agree, but if you're me, I mean, this is timeout city. 16-8, more than double your score. Sorry, the quick math got me. Out ball, 16-9.
Looks like they're just going to push through. Zoya.
All right, it's their chance. Let's see if they
right now.
Can gain some motion here.
Trying to get up to the kitchen line.
I mean, that's just too good of a shot.
Picture perfect from Eva Cavatayo.
She's killing those half-speed rolls.
She's really good at just waiting for the right shot to end the point, which she obviously just did.
And she hasn't hit an angle shot out.
No.
All those that are between shoulder and waist high, she hits angle and roll.
And that just goes to show experience and, drilling and playing all the time. It really shows here just with the lack of unforced errors on her part.
Ooh, going for a body bag. And folks, I hate to say it, that's a good shot. We don't encourage body shots, but we encourage good plays.
As long as it's below the shoulder,
Below the shoulder, yeah, that might be a $20 or $2,000 fine in the PPA. Zoya with that UPA contract, send the clip. I mean, Ava's the only one that's gotten hit so far. I feel bad, but I mean, with this score difference, she seems to be making a point. Again, growing the lead.
Yeah, and just Ava Ignatowicz, waiting for that right shot, hitting them some good dinks with some angles, and then enabling them to pop it up so she could take advantage of that.
Deep return. Let's see how they come up.
That's a good dink to the corner.
(11-19), folks, as we go into this point. Ava hit one in the net. We haven't seen many of those from the Avas.
No, we haven't. They've been very consistent tonight. Now Megan Morales serving. It is 12-19.
I mean, this is just Death Star domination. They are just annihilating these girls.
Goes for the Ernie, but...
I mean, her momentum just took her out of bounds. She would have had it if she just stayed in, but she didn't have the chance. I know I've definitely had those points, and it's so frustrating because it wasn't an aggressive, return from Ava. All right, 13-20, folks. Let's see if they can keep it going. Close this gap, make it interesting for the folks behind us. Nice serve. Trying to come up to the net, making it a dink battle.
The biggest thing is getting up to the kitchen.
We're getting a lot of kitchen play here. I mean, Zoya's playing a little bit off this kitchen line, and it's really not helping her. She can't be as aggressive.
Right. No, I know. She keeps stepping back to take those dinks. Well, there you have it. Ava Cavatayo.
I'm no coach, but if I were, that's what I'd say.
Yes, exactly.
closing out the game, we had 21-13, Ava and Ava taking the win. So far, I'm 1 for 1 on the predictions.
You are? Okay, there we go.
I'm going to have to keep my bracket a secret. I don't want anyone.
Oh, God. So now the East Coast is up 1 to the West 0.
Yeah, we got Leon Duffin with Jack Monroe here. Jack absolutely tattooing him in warm-ups. Shot straight to the chest. Looked like pretty aggressive, but Liam here, fresh off the 2024 national champion victory, representing Utah Tech out in Dallas. They had a tough battle to get to the championship, but then had a pretty easy close in the actual championship match. So we'll be curious to see if they can do the same route again, make it to Championship Sunday here in Atlanta.
Yeah, this will be a great matchup against the East, where we have Ryan Morneau and Carter Maris playing together. And Ryan's from James Madison University, and Carter is from Indiana University. Both great players, and I think this is so interesting. I spoke with Ryan and his team at JMU, and just going back to how amazing collegiate.
Oh, sorry. We thought there was a commercial break.
Oh,
there was not yet.
We got distracted. But just going back to Ryan Morneau with James Madison University, he was talking about how important collegiate pickleball is both on and off the court. And he actually pitched JMU pickleball at a startup business competition for entrepreneurs. And he said they were like the only sports group in that competition. So again, just going back to how much Ryan said this sport has helped him both on and off the court at the collegiate level, and how many opportunities you get to be an entrepreneur too with this sport.
I agree. I also want to note we have Indiana's player here, Carter, brother of Connor Maris, which was part of the original squad that also had Mev rostered, and their coach Timber that did the coin toss. I mean, definitely a figurehead here in collegiate pickleball. Been with it since it caught traction. Definitely help other programs pick up.
Yeah, that's amazing. We are on the mic.
We have Jack Monroe giving us a warning. All right, Jack telling us he's shooting an absolute rocket when he gets the ball to serve. We'll see if he stays true to his word. He definitely used some other language, but I don't think I'm cleared.
We'll keep it PG here on the live stream.
For the kiddos out there.
Oh, gosh, we definitely have some fun personalities here on this court.
All right, my prediction for this game, I think West is taking it, splitting it 1-1 as we go into mixed.
I would agree with that. I mean, it's hard to beat Jack Monroe when you have the #1 collegiate player, also a guy that has won several titles on the Pro Tour.
I agree, and then Liam Duffin definitely has had some PPA exposure, qualifiers and whatnot. Comparatively, I don't think the East team for men's has had much tournament play outside of collegiate and local training.
Yes, and it is 1-0 right now.
Ooh. Thought it was going to be a dink battle, but there you go. Liam Duffin making the good reads, knowing when to speed up. High bounce off the dink, and he took advantage of it. There's that rocket he promised us. Couldn't keep it on the court. Couldn't keep it on the court. Had to let him know. Yeah. Wow, we're on the same wavelength with that one. Get out of my head. Deep return. Jack making it a dink battle.
Okay, we're seeing it slow down a little bit with this dink battle right here. See who's going to speed it up first.
I mean, we're just going to see a lot of control in this game. When it comes to dinks, anything waist or below, I think is just going to be slow play, trying to tease the players on hitting a high ball, making a reach, and going for mistakes to then be aggressive, like we saw right there. But Jack got those quick hands, picked it up, landed it right on the baseline. Unbelievable. That is that ambidextrous monster. I mean, you hear the crowd behind us going, ooh,
He's
we
laughing.
can't believe it.
He can't even serve the ball yet. I love it. He's so fun to watch.
I do not think you can plan that. I mean, that was just pure reflex. Again, the exposure to pro play, you just live like every ball's going to come back until it doesn't. This dink battle we were mentioning. Speeding up the dinks a little bit. High ball.
Just wow.
Putting some pace on it. Great get.
Great get.
Bringing it back to the middle. Deep ball. Great leave. I don't know if they meant to do that or not, but
hey, it worked.
At the end of the day, it's a point for the boys on the east side.
Definitely a great get by Carter Maris, too, on that dink by Jack Monroe. I was like, wow, that's a winner, but it sure wasn't.
Good thing he stretched, because that was some movement he had to do. Nice deep return right off that line. I mean, they have to wipe the white off that ball. I don't think it hit any blue. 5-2 going into this point. Speeding the ball up. Jack with a shake and bakes, half speed. Slowing the ball back down.
Resetting it.
I agree. Ryan taking a few steps back to slow it down. Kitchen play, deep ball, great leave. Got that matrix lean as he watched that ball pass right by him, going into a 3-5 game.
3-5.
These East boys are staying in it, though. I got to give it to them. I definitely thought
they are here to fight. Oh, now it's 4-5.
Closing the gap to a 4-5 game. I mean, I definitely thought we'd be closer to a 7-3, 7-2 type of lead.
No, for sure. And I mean, to Carter's credit, he was named the first-team All-American in pickleball. So, you know, he definitely has quite the run on the collegiate side.
Another lead.
Wow. It's tied now, right?
These gentlemen just can't keep that ball in. But man, is the east side eating it up. They love it. I mean, one thing I want to note, after each point, see how many smiles you can count. Everyone's loving these points. They just love having a good time and messing around. They know at the end of the day, they're just here to have some good pickleball.
I love this format because it is so fun. And like literally the crowd behind me is completely packed. There's a lot of cheering going on, lots of smiles. I love it.
Was that a good shake and bake? I mean, Jack covered almost the whole court. Liam didn't even come off the baseline there.
7-5.
It is the advantage to having a lefty teammate, I will say.
Oh, almost made it with the fake out duck. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've never seen that, the fake out backhand. So that,
I mean, for a team that has never really practiced before to be trying that here, I'm all for it. I think the east side is all for it as long as they keep hitting it out like that. But we'll see what happens, what they got up their sleeves. Off the net, bringing it back to dinks, into the net. 8-6, West Side leading. We got Ohio State's team, the Ohio State team creeping behind. 8-6, Jack with a nice deep serve. Liam coming in, trying to poach that ball, but it was a good low ball.
It was a great shot.
And they're calling it out.
Oh, they did, okay.
9-6.
Whoa, it was out?
Again, all smiles as they check that line call.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure either.
Carter doesn't know how confident that call was, but
Jack was like, it was 3 inches behind the line.
I mean, I hate to say it, ball doesn't lie, and that ball went right into the net.
And we hear that coming from the crowd.
7-9, East getting the serve, see if they can close the gap again. Nice backhand drive. Yeah, holy smokes. Tui Nation, I mean, Connor Garnett, this guy's been watching some tape. Ooh, speaking of tape, right off it. Followed by a nice Jack pickup, putting it deep, slow. Ryan just couldn't get it, leaning on his heels. Couldn't get the movement.
This is such an entertaining match. I love this.
100%
A lot of personalities on the court right now.
Again, all smiles. Our first ATP, but it's defended by Jack, followed by Liam.
There we go.
But Liam couldn't keep it up. Ball in the net.
Ryan Morneau ending that point. It was a great point.
We love it. We love it. I'm here for it. I love a good ATP. I want to see an Ernie. I want to see it all. Give me a Bernie even. Or a burp. Combination. Give me both.
We're making up things now.
Just good hand battle.
Really
Jack finishing it off. 11-8 as we switch sides here. I mean, again, it's anyone's game. 3 points, that's nothing. A few shanks, a good few points, and you're back in it, maybe even taking the lead.
I was going to say, it's a really good battle out here, and just so many great defensive plays, too, by Ryan Morneau and Carter Maris. I will say, like, there were some points I thought were totally ended, and they stayed with it.
Agreed. Let's see if West can keep it up, or if the east side is going to pick up the pace, dial it up a little bit, and catch these boys off guard. You never know when Jack Monroe breaks character a little bit and gets goofy and tosses a few lobs here and there, gives him a chance. Tests himself to see how good he is at climbing, you know?
Yeah, how much control does he really have?
Well, there you go. That's the first one, and we're going into this first serve with Ryan on this side of the court, 9-11. Consistent serve. I mean, we haven't really seen any miss serve from these guys with the exception of Jack's rocket to start it off.
Oh my gosh, I know. And now they're up 12-9. Jack Monroe is serving.
I mean, these are aggressive serves. They might
really
not be.
Aggressive.
Wow, what an angle. Ernie.
Great setup.
Setting up Carter to just pound that ball away.
Yes. Caught Duffin off guard for sure.
Totally. Again, Death Star shot. That's just a beam. Timber's got to be real happy with that finish.
It looked like almost Ryan Morneau was changing up between a drop and a drive, like mid-shot. And
whatever it was, I hope we don't see it again, man.
Not now.
Again, fake out. I mean, one could argue it led to a miss hit from Carter, you know? Jack trying to cover the whole court, giving him teasers, not following through on it. Wow. Great pace as he ran up on that ball. Liam couldn't follow through.
11-14.
And now it's 7, serving 14.
I don't think it can be 7. I think it's 11 as we were just at 9.
Oh, is it 11?
It is 11.
I misheard.
No worries. That's why Fern's here.
This is why Fern's here.
And we are at 12 now, folks. That's Fern's score. 12-14.
You were right, 12-14. Right on the line.
I mean, I might have called it out. Tournament calls. I don't know who does that. I'm just kidding. I play fair. Fern's always fair.
Yeah, as he's admitting it on the live stream. Now it's 13-14.
I mean, here we go. What we were talking about, closing the gap. I think East Side's taking it a little bit more serious. As West is very confident in their abilities. And the East is just grinders, man. They're gritty.
That was a great speed up.
Monroe
definitely
laughing.
Caught Duffin off guard.
Monroe laughing as he knows it was just a good shot, not much you can do. And it's like, wow, didn't really expect it, but it's there.
And now it's a tied ball game.
Yeah, 14s. I remember my 14s. I was not playing pickleball. I wish I was.
Wasn't it like yesterday? Just
no.
based on the personality.
Sadly. Maybe mentally.
Maybe mentally.
Mentally, I'm at 14, smiling at everything, playing with my crayons. Good switch. I mean, that just felt very natural by these guys.
Wow.
But Monroe telling him to stay on his side.
I love the facial expressions with Jack. Jack's personality on the court, so fun to watch. Duffin now serving. 15-all.
Ooh, catching Monroe. I mean, they are just trading shots for shots. If they're not going for power, they're just going for precision. You see them there, yeah. I mean, well, they know they got him at that uncomfy spot where it wasn't necessarily the strongest or greatest shot, but it was just precise, you know?
Wow.
And what a get by Connor. I mean, he almost gave me a high five. He was so close.
Wow.
Leading to an outball, 2-point lead by the East Side. Again, do you want to call a timeout soon if you're West? Because you are nearing game point.
17-15.
Different than other playing styles in pickleball, collegiate does not use win on serves. So that's why I'm saying timeouts help to break the momentum, because it doesn't matter who's serving. You win the point, that could be game.
Well, and we're also playing at 21 here and not 25, so, you know, these games go by very quickly.
See, that's my number, 25. As of February, folks. Happy belated.
Happy belated.
Thank you. I'll be expecting the gift in the mail.
Maybe if you get the bets right here tonight.
I know, yeah. Wow.
Oh, great
Dank
shot.
battle leading up to a hand speed. Monroe just got the refined shots. I mean,
staring them down after too.
I agree, but if I'm East Side, I'm really not letting a lot of these hip height shots pass me, because I think these guys aren't going to be making more mistakes.
Wow.
Crowd loving that shot.
Carter
Getting one on the defending national champ, Liam. Liam's definitely got a good following behind him here as well, so I love hearing some banter going back and forth. Jack keeping it slow. High ball. Liam speeds it up a little, and a miss hit, giving them 19. Folks, they are 2 away from taking it home. This again would make it a 1-1 split in the overall scoring going into mixed anyone's game.
Yes, for sure.
Speeding up a ball. Hand battle. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do want to get in a hand battle with these guys.
I was going to say, I mean, they are holding their own. Their hands are insane.
Game point, folks. Can they close it? We will see, and they fight for that middle ball. I don't think Ryan liked that. He got probably the most serious I've seen him tonight on that. I might have too. Ooh. Good drop.
Oh my gosh.
Using that net. You know he practices that shot. He loves the net.
19-20 here.
I'd do it all day if I could. Let's see if they can tie it. I don't know if I would have let that one go or not, but they close it out, folks, 21-19. Folks, we are going to go into commercial break as the mixed doubles will take the court. Stay tuned to see who comes on as they will declare their roster picks.
Great team, great game by the, or great win by the East team.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
What's your duper?
Folks, we are back as the teams are taking the court for mixed doubles. We are seeing them warm up.
Yes, mixed doubles is so fun to watch, I feel like, and I'm so excited to see these two matchups right in front of us.
I mean, do you have much experience in mixed? What's your take on it? You like it? You think it's easier than women's? Your gender doubles? What's your take? You think it's harder?
So it's interesting. I think women's doubles, the rallies are so much longer, and I'm definitely like the alpha player in women's, but I actually don't mind not being that in mix. I know some girls are like, I don't want the guy taking up, you know, 70–80% of the court.
That's
I
me.
Actually don't mind at all. That's you. You're Mr. Alpha.
I mean, I'm an umbrella man. I like to cover. I got you covered.
And that's how it should be. I mean, as you see, you know, these players play in front of us at the collegiate level, the pro level, I mean, you have to let that happen. You have to communicate, get that chemistry so you know when the guy, you know, is coming over. But I just feel like that is the name of the game.
Absolutely. I mean, what I like to watch for in the mixed doubles matchups is the women's defense, because easy to say that the women become somewhat of a target. I don't know why they assume that they won't return the ball as much as they do, but they do. Maybe it's because they're the right side and they know left side's a little more aggressive. So typically you have the left side women player. But anyway, I mean, I am shocked to see some of the gets we get in pro pickleball, collegiate pickleball, and even park pickleball, you know.
Well, that's the thing. Even though the women play a smaller role on the court, it is just as important because, again, it comes down to that consistency and you can target. And we are about to begin here with Jack Monroe with Megan Morales up against Ryan Morneau and Ava Cavatayo.
Great gets to start the match. I mean, they hit some angles on Megan, and then Ryan again picking it up. But we got the east side taking an early lead, 1-0. What a lead.
What a lead.
Anyone's game. Ryan with a good serve.
Well, and a challenge for Megan here is Jack Monroe is a lefty, and so she is actually playing on the left side. So that, you know, can be a little challenging, especially if you don't have as much experience doing that at the mixed level.
100%. I mean, speaking of experience, you saw a little bit of a high ball that Megan hit, and Jack stays right on that kitchen line while Megan takes more of a defensive stance and moves back a couple feet. East leading 2 points. Make that 3.
Yes.
Miss hit from Megan, giving them a strong lead. Stronger, again, rally scoring anyone's game. Quick climbs. And again, folks, the importance of these mixed games is should they split them, which there's a very good chance we'll see, we will go into the occasional dream breaker. They happen here and there, but it is the rare singles game in the MLP format.
Yeah, those are so much fun to watch. I love Dream Breakers.
I agree. It's fun because everyone on the roster has to play. You know, you might not be a singles player, you might not like it, but if you are on the roster, you know what you're signing up for, and there's always the chance you will split the scores and have to take it to that 5th game of a Dream Breaker.
There we go. We have Jack and Megan on the board now.
Well, I mean, that's 2 for them. 2-4. 2. Going into a dink battle. Again, Jack covering a lot, and he pays for it. Ava
pops up that dink.
Making him regret his life choices with that one. Tossing the ball over to Ryan to start off this next rally. Megan, great deep ball.
A great return.
Able to come to that kitchen line, and Megan with a missed dink, giving them a 6-2 lead.
I feel like mixed 2 is way harder to play with a new partner for the first time because, like we were saying, you know, you take up so much of the court, you really need to know what's his versus what's yours. It's a little bit harder than in women's or gender where it is a little bit more even.
I agree, and this game, again, super interesting to watch. We got 1 pro per team on the court right now.
Yes.
And 1 collegiate player. Ryan and Megan. Megan.
Great two by
shot.
Megan. Awesome. Right on the corner.
But Ryan and Megan with little to no tour experience outside of collegiate. And then you got the alternative where one's traveling to India, one's traveling all over the country. And the confidence is just very high from Jack and Ava. Ryan getting mad at the court netting on the sides. He had somewhat of a collision. I think he's assuming he would have made the ATP. We'll never know.
We will never know.
Oh, I definitely have my reasons for missing my ATPs, so I do not blame him.
They're hard shots, depending on the angle.
8-4, 4-point lead with the east side leading. Ryan taking that middle. Jack, nice return. Pop up. Slowing it down, but high ball. High ball again. Ryan getting caught in that chicken wing stance. Couldn't get enough pace off of it. Or I should say he took too much off it, didn't get it over the net. Oh. We do play lets in collegiate pickleball, so that serve is valid in case anyone was yelling at their TV.
What do you think about that? I kind of like playing the lets, the netball.
I like it too, especially in pickleball. I mean, a very known character trait of pickleball tournaments is that they delay, always. So if you can keep the game flowing, I don't mind it. Keeps you on your toes too, and I think it'll just make you a better player for netballs in general, you know? You can't avoid them, so why do you avoid them on serve?
Exactly.
That's just my humble opinion.
Your humble, very humble opinion.
Agreed, you know me. Nice two-way from Ryan down the line. Again, making Jack pay for his middleman play.
Yeah, that's the big thing. I try to like always hold the guy accountable on the sideline when they are poaching over so much, just as Ryan did.
Hand battle from the women
Good
here.
Reset.
And again, Megan scooting back while Jack just stays up at that line. And they can close it out with that point. Wow, great rally from these two.
Jack hyping Megan up. That was a great defensive play by her.
7-10. We are 1 point away from signing out. And there it is, folks. 11-7 as we switch sides here. East side taking a strong lead. Again, I think it could be anyone's game if it wasn't for that 6-2 start of the game where they were kind of... I was just
going to say, they had a slow start. Now they're trying to gain momentum, get that team chemistry going. It is so important. Now, just with this format, how important is each match? Like every, mixed match especially, like how important would you say it is?
So again, I think it comes down to that who has the stronger women, because it is far easier to find 5-0+ men in pickleball. So if you have 5-0+ women, which we do have here, it comes down to who's better, because it makes a big difference if you can win that women's doubles. In mix, you have a little bit of leniency where you can rely a little bit more on the stronger man if you do have a big DUPR gap. But, I mean, you're seeing Jack pay for it a lot when, again, Ava's crossing that ball. Ryan's making him pay down the line. I mean, Jack is not being as trusting as he should be in this mixed match.
There he goes. There's that ambidextrous. Going from his left hand to his right hand.
Big middle ball, 8-11. Jack with the ball. Nice deep serve. I don't know if Ava's used to that pace. They were questioning the legality as your wrist needs to be above the paddle face, and it was pretty horizontal, and on top of that, pretty high to his hip. Hard to track that hip when his shirt goes so low, though.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he does that for a reason.
Maybe he knows he's in some gray area. Nice deep balls, keeping Ava and Ryan back. Good drops, though. Getting some rolls, keeping him back.
Great defense by Ryan.
Ryan's running around, man. Get him on a treadmill because he's doing some laps. And Ryan getting caught in that transition zone. Ava telling him, why'd you come in? They were doing so well, controlling, trying to tire out Jack.
And Jack's definitely getting more aggressive here, and Megan's really holding her own. I feel like she's adjusting to Ryan's speed.
Lob serve from Jack. I don't know if he was trying to throw him off or get in their heads, but we'll see if it pays off here. Ooh. And it does. Ryan with the deep backhand flick. Guys, we are at a tie game, 11-11. What a climb back.
Yeah, it's awesome to see. This is a fun match.
100%, and I think a lot of it is Jack doesn't like to lose, and he doesn't want to be told that he didn't win a game in this all-star matchup. So I think he's going to be picking it up a little bit.
I agree. I can see it in his face.
Let's see.
He said he's going to do a big serve up.
I mean, his last one was definitely bigger, but I don't know if it was as legal. And Megan with a miss hit, keeping the game close, 12-12. I think it's Ava's service, but she tossed it to Ryan. Maybe we're at a... 13-12. Misread. I apologize.
Now look who's getting the score wrong. I had to call you out on that.
It's a rare miscall.
Okay.
14-12, extending the lead. Ryan loving it as he tosses his paddle around, getting comfy on this court.
Lots of smiles out here. I do love to see it.
Nice serve from Ava. We get a drive, see if they can come up, and they can't.
Just down by 1. It's a really close match here.
14-13, I guess 13 West, 14 East. Ava and Ryan still leading. Let's see if Jack and Megan can get a point to close. Jack, miss hit, 15-13.
Now, just your observation from playing at the collegiate, national championships in years past to this year, have you seen the game get faster, kind of like what we've seen on the Pro Tour?
100%. I mean, one of the conversations to be had is what is the route to play pro, and there's the argument to be made that this is one of the more defined ways, Yeah. Like I said, we have a few guys coming out of collegiate like Mev. Ava plays a lot of collegiate. I don't know if it helps her refine her play or if she just likes it, but she's definitely getting better regardless.
Yes.
And that being said, you want to play like the pros. So we're using the same ball they do, the Vulcan V12. They're playing with the same paddles, might even have some of the same sponsorships. Jack playing with the Pro XR as he gets absolutely nailed. Luckily, I believe that was a little low, but could have been a dangerous area.
And the crowd goes wild.
But anyways, definitely picking up the pace as we get stronger paddles, more power.
Yes.
I mean, you'll see a lot of
the paddle technology. I feel like that is just like a huge impact. Just even as I've played the game over the last few years, I'm like, wow, I can hit a lot harder than I used to.
Caitlin, I could talk to you about it all day. This is, I go home and
that's a sensitive topic for a lot of people.
I go home and I study this stuff.
Oh, do you?
Some people collect Pokemon cards. Some people study cars. This is me, man.
You study paddles.
I study pickleball.
He's in the lab.
Yeah. Shout out to the lab, Austin, Texas. Another great place where the pros play, where we see a lot of Jack Monroe, a lot of how do you say her name? I'm sorry, Zoe?
Oh, Zoya.
Zoya, thank you, sorry. A lot of Zoya out there, too. I mean, they just get great pro exposure.
Well, yes.
So kudos, again, to these programs that do not have these pro teams.
And there you have it.
21-14, East taking an early lead in the series. Let's see if the East mixed team last game can close out and avoid the Dream Breaker.
So Ryan Morneau and Ava Cavatayo just beat Jack Monroe and Megan Morales.
Ava coming on with Carter. We got Liam and Zoya. Warm-ups as we go to commercial break.
What's your duper?
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you. It's earned. Go next level with 6-0 pickleball.
All right, folks, we are back as we are getting ready to kick off the last matchup. Ava getting ready to serve 0-0. Folks, I think there's a good chance we go to the Dream Breakers as West have a strong showing. I mean, if Ava was playing the left side, I think it'd be a different story, but I think Carter's just too new to the scene, and he's got to shake the rust off as he hits the ball into the net. 1-0 West.
Definitely, and just overall in this style match, the East is up 2-1, so the West would definitely have to take the win here to go into that Dream Breaker, which would keep things interesting.
100%. I mean, I started my my pickleball in singles. I am a huge singles fan. I know it's somewhat of a 50-50, as a lot of people prefer doubles, but man, I think singles is just so athletic, so interactive with the fans as much as the players. It's a good time.
It is so difficult. I feel like
great overhead. Sorry.
The strategy, no, I was just going to say, of either do you come up to the net, do you stay back? It's always the biggest question.
East getting their first point on the board. I mean, folks, that was a long point. The average point rally is around 25 to 30 seconds on the MLP tour. So I think that one was definitely far above the average.
You are a science guy, math guy, knows all the stats.
I got the flashcards at home, Caitlin.
Yeah, okay. He studied before.
All right, Jack, we need to clear the court here. Stepping on the west side corner. Nice serve. Let's see if he hits a drop. West side creeping into the kitchen line. Speed up to Ava. Connor just couldn't keep it in the court, but he had good time to get his paddle up.
Yeah, this game definitely feels a little bit faster, but then again, we have, 3 players on this court that do play in pro tournaments.
Ooh, going for the body bag off the serve. Nasty Nelson failed.
Nasty Nelson. As Jack is telling us that if you go for the Nelson, you got to hit the person.
He's saying it just looks like a devious act, Not a very friendly play. But if you hit it, you're like royalty.
I love it. From Zoya, that was savage.
I mean, one of the last players I would have expected to go
literally,
for that.
She seems so sweet.
We get a tweener off the net, folks. I would love to see a replay of that shot. Holy smokes.
Give us a replay,
You
please.
cannot practice that. Unbelievable. Love
Carter Maris with the tweener winner.
3-4 as we go into that point after the tweener. Wow. I mean, I'll study that one for sure. I got some fresh note cards.
You could learn a thing or two.
Okay. East tying it up, 4-4. Nice deep serve. I mean, they really get these serves down.
I was going to say, it's like deep and high, which is hard.
After that 4-5 level, I mean, to make the climb, serves, you really shouldn't be missing. It's the start of the game.
I agree.
It's the one point you truly control completely.
Serves and returns. So critical.
Liam, good serve, had some pace. Ava hitting it to Zoya. We're getting into a dink battle. Zoya couldn't get it above the net as she was a few feet off the kitchen line.
Now it's tied 5-all.
So what's your take on hats? You like them, don't like them, throw off your pickleball game?
I actually wear a visor, and it's honestly more to keep my flyaways out of my face.
Fair enough.
What about you? Do you wear a hat?
I like the breeze through my hair, man. I'm not a big fan of hats on the court. But that's just me. I know a lot of players like it for that same reason.
Well, then it's interesting, even though we're indoors, you still got to wear it. Like these two guys are obviously still wearing their hats. I feel like same with me. If I'm playing indoors, I still have to wear my visor. Fair
enough. Liam missing a great setup right in the net.
That would have gone out.
Overhead. Putting some angles. Got the paddle, but just couldn't get the ball over the net.
Great defense by Maris, though. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, he had a good read on that ball. Yeah. He started moving before he hit it.
His Duffin hit.
Oh, another net ball. That is 2 for East on this game. (7-7). Ava trying to steal serve off of Carter there.
Duffin.
Besides the tweener, we haven't seen a lot of drives go over from Carter. Let's see if he can fix that up.
I know, this definitely seems like more of a serious game.
Zoya, missed drop, 8-8. This might be the game where we're seeing the most net balls, you know?
I was going to say, it keeps going back and forth.
Typically, we've seen a lot of balls go off the court, off of speed-ups and whatnot, but not a ton of net balls.
Now Ava's serving 8-8.
We're getting a dink battle here. Let's see who's the first to pick up the pace.
Between the ladies.
If you notice, Ava does not like to let that ball bounce, giving you less time to react. Carter shimming his way out of that ball.
It's honestly such a good strategy once you get in the hang of it. I feel like it's hard to adjust to it first, and a lot of these college players I feel like are trying to, but
I agree, and I think it's more aggressive than if you let it bounce.
Totally.
With the exception of the occasional mishit, it definitely will keep your opponents on your toes more.
Oh, great lob by Zoya.
Did not lead to another tweener. We'll see how the point finishes out. They got the east side scrambling a little bit. Soft Ernie. Overhead, mishit.
Misses it.
He's taken the first 2-point lead since the start of the match. 10-8. It's a race to 11. Let's see if West can catch up or if they give him the side out. Zoya, good rolls. But Ava's just consistently giving it back.
She's very consistent on
Carter
those dinks.
Closing it out for the side switch. 11-8. I mean, it's looking like they might be avoiding that dream breaker. They're swinging pretty good on the east side.
I know. And they've never clashed on one ball either, too. I feel like their communication, their chemistry is good.
I mean, I got to give it to him. I know I was saying Carter was a little unexperienced when it comes to this, but
no,
he's in his comfort
fire.
zone.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you notice, they are switching sides. Ava is now taking left. Let's see how much of an aggressor she can be.
Interesting.
As she giggles into the serve. I don't know how aggressive that is. Nice backhand drop. Zoya pushing him back a little bit, not letting him come up to the kitchen line.
Great defense.
Liam just looks so comfortable with those backhand shots, you know. Great get by Ava. ATP to close it out. Great patience. Monroe's saying that's his partner. 9-11 as we go into this point. Let's see if they can play a game of catch up, close the gap. As she gives them a high lob, knows they have to let it bounce. And they get the point.
Good setup by Ava Ignatowicz.
She's laughing that point off big time. I mean, I think she's loving that left side. Careful, she might get comfortable. Carter might not see that left side again. 10-12 as they hit that ball a little too deep, reaching for it, trying to keep it in play. Zoya with the serve. Nice drive, not too high, just over the net. Ooh, out of bounds, giving a West.
Close. I love the amount of smiles on the court. Like, even though Carter just missed it, like, everyone's smiling. It's so nice to see at the collegiate level.
Is that fair or out? I could not hear that call, but would have been a great... Oh, he said it's out by a mile. East takes that serve. 13-11.
And Ava's
and there's Ava
to stack.
Ava did not want that. Liam jogging up to the line. West 12-13. Again, we are in this rat race to the finish line.
Yeah, West needs to win in order for there to be a dream breaker.
Dream breaker and a chance to win the overall, I mean.
Yeah.
But the East, they also have the chance to avoid it, rest up for tomorrow.
Exactly.
And
they have a long weekend ahead. It's only Friday, and this goes through Sunday.
Hey, if they get tired, I will happily sub in, you know. I brought my shoes. I'm in my gear just in case.
Put the old guy in.
The old guy.
Although I can't even say that because grad students are here that are older than you playing.
That's the magic thing about collegiate pickleball.
And he's only 25, by the way. He's not old. It was a joke.
I mean, technically, I'm 24 in, like, I don't know, 14 months. We'll see. They keep the stack. Very interesting. Wonder what made him try to switch.
Well, Duffin's definitely very consistent on that left side with his dinks.
Into the net. Someone just asked if my voice is cracking. No. This is just me. It's all me. This is Fern.
He's 14.
All right. Enough of that. I mean, these mics are crisp, folks.
Yes.
Very, very crisp. All right, let's see what Zoya can do. Let's see if West can catch up. I want to see a dream breaker. I'm kind of rooting for the West, but the East is kind of very confident in this matchup right here. Again, all these overheads as we hit that ball into another court, folks.
And Carter's really showing up to play because, like we said, the three other players all play consistently in pro tournaments. So, you know, it's awesome to see this even matchup here.
17-14, I believe I just heard. Drive from Ava, keeping them in that transition zone. And Leon.
Duffin tried to go for the drop shot.
Missing the easy drop. 18-14. I mean, this is a hefty lead now, especially for rally scoring. Good leave.
Now 19-14, they see pretty comfortable over here.
2
Still
points
stacking.
away. Again, would love to see a comeback in this match. But Liam would not as he hits that ball right into the net.
It's match point here. 2014, Carter serving.
I'm not going to lie, this is when I wish they... Oh my God, finishing the game with a body bag.
On a Nelson.
Clip that, put it on YouTube.
Can we get a replay, please?
I love it. You got Monroe holding his hands over his head.
Over here on
I don't think he liked that it was against his team. But it was a great matchup, folks. Again, it's all for the love of pickleball.
So much fun here tonight on the court. Win or lose, everyone is smiling and happy. That was so entertaining and fun to watch.
I agree. I agree. All right, folks, tune in for the rest of Collegiate. I know tomorrow we'll be streaming on the DUPR YouTube, and then Sunday, championships, we will be on the tennis channel, Pickleball TV. Tune in. We want to see you guys on the stream.
Who's going to be the next DUPR Collegiate National Champion?
Fill out the bracket, folks.
Yeah, fill it out.
Take your guesses. Anyone's game. I hear the Ohio State's going to make a great run. We got Utah Tech coming in as the 2 seed. We got a bunch of great teams. UVA coming in outside the top 5, which we're not used to. Let's see if they can make the climb in. Stay tuned.